Are you ready?
Do they know who I am?
That'd be Krista Reed.
Yeah, I think so. I guess who I am.
I'll guess.
I think I need to know who I am.
Tell people our time. Do you need? Are you ready?
I'm good.
Right Club audience, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I've always wanted to go on a cruise, but I've heard the horror stories. Being forced to eat with complete strangers, poo-covered decks, scurvy. But one finds a way to overcome one's fears and take the plunge. Not plunge, bad choice of words there, scratch that. I have to say, the shackles were an effective device in getting me onto this ship. I certainly could have done it without them and would rather not have, but here I am and here we are, and well, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for sparing me. Not to ruin your rep, but it was most hospitable of you to break protocol in the interest of my well-being, and for that, I will be eternally grateful. There's just one thing. I think there may have been a mistake. You see, the treasure you overheard me discussing when you decimated my village and took me hostage, it's not buried treasure. It's heavenly treasure. Common mistake. Happens all the time. See, I was just reading a passage from Matthew. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Well, if I don't tell you where the treasure is, I'm pretty attached to my heart. Believe me, if I could, I'd totally lead you to a buried treasure. But as it is, I'm a pastor, not a pirate. That's the heavenly in heavenly treasure. Okay, not funny, you're right. This is no laughing matter. Matthew? I don't know where Matthew is. Scholars have differing opinions on where he is buried. As it is, they can't even agree on where he died. Is his heart buried with his treasure? I don't think he had a treasure. He was a tax collector, but I don't know if he... Whoa, I never even knew the guy. So why am I quoting him? That's an excellent question. Biblical canon is a topic of considerable debate, and it does seem... No, I don't know if he had his leg blown off by a cannon. So far as I know, there were no cannons in his era, though I'm no war scholar. Are there any war scholars on the ship tonight? Everybody here is a war scholar, of course, except for me. No, that's okay. I don't need you to prove it. You can put your weapons away. Gentlemen, capturing me may not have been a mistake after all, but the hand of Providence guiding you to a better way. As Jesus told Simon Peter in Matthew's Gospel, not gossip, Gospel. I don't know what you do to gossips, but I could probably guess. At any rate, as Jesus told Simon Peter, if you live by the sword, you'll die by the... No, that's just one guy, Simon Peter, not two guys, Simon and Peter. No, I don't know him either. Matthew wrote about him. No, he's like a character. He's real. I believe he's real. I don't know what I believe anymore. You pray and pray and pray, and you work your way up, and you finally go from fetching coffee and cleaning the senior pastor's pipes. That's not a euphemism, by the way. That man does not know the meaning of the word fire. And you finally get to pastorate, and then what? You get kidnapped by a bunch of pirates who think you have treasure. Good one, God. I'm not saying you should just go ahead and kill me, but Jesus. Who's Jesus? He's the one who told Simon Peter to put the sword away in Matthew's not gossip, right, gospel. Is Jesus alive? Well, it's kind of a funny story. You see, you don't have time for a story, right? Well, he's the Lord, and he was dead, and now he's alive. No, not like a zombie. Does he have treasure? Yes. But as I was saying when you first captured me, it's in heaven, so you have to die to get it. No, I don't think I can die and then get it and come back and bring it back to you. Jesus and I are tight and all, except for this whole kidnapping business he let you guys pool, but it doesn't look like that. Seriously, guys, put the swords away. The longer I'm alive, the more more treasure I can amass on the other side once I get there to bring back to you. You don't want to ship me off to the great hereafter just to find out you only get a couple of doubloons apiece now, do you? You have to invest for the long term to get the greatest gains. It's all in the prospectus. I figure I got at least a good decade or two of heavenly treasure building still in me if you keep me around. I'm older than 2/3 of you, so most of you stand to be rewarded pretty handsomely if you wait me out. The rest of you? Well, if you stop living by the sword, like I mentioned before, you can get your own treasure. Do I live by the plank? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that plank. Got it. Closest I've come to that is baptism by submersion, and I've already been baptized, so I think the big guy will be okay with skipping the do-overs on that one. I never did learn to swim. I've only been pastor at the church by the sea for 6 months, and the job description didn't call for aquatic aptitude. Well, beyond baptisms, but what? Well, of course I need to swim. It's the ocean. Not that these shackles are going to help much, but I don't want to drown. But why are you laughing? Seriously, what's so funny? Look down? I don't know. I'm afraid. But... Holy Mother Jesus, sharks! I mean, hallelujah! I just got a vision of where that treasure is buried.